Hi, Jim and Carol. It's Sydney. I'm at Whispering Woods right now. So this is the front of the home that we are going to look at today. So I just wanted to give you that. And then this is kind of, I'm just panning around so you can kind of see. Here is the property line in front, probably like this stuff is probably her easement, so you can kind of see the mow line here. That's probably where your property line stops, but I believe that I believe that this is a low maintenance neighborhood. I will double check, but either way, you've got a very small yard to take care of. Nice mature trees that are big but not too big. Brick facade with vinyl siding on the sides. And then this is kind of, so you're back in the neighborhood, it's quiet, you are fairly close to shops and restaurants, 37 or 69, depending on what you want to call it, to get north or south. But like I said, you guys are kind of back in the neighborhood, it's quiet, nice sidewalks. The people were out walking their dogs, not the people that own this, but other people. So looks like a nice, and they waved, so it feels like people are friendly. So I'll walk you in so you can see this nice 2-car garage, and then plenty of parking for family and friends. And also, like I said, along the street, plenty of parking here too. So we'll go in. So you've got a nice little covered entryway here, and you do have electrical out here for decorations or whatever you wanted to use it for. You walk in and this is what you see. So definitely big open concept, high ceilings, all of those good things. And we'll get to the great room and the kitchen and stuff in just a second. But if we turn to the left, you've got a nice guest, I call it a guest suite. It's not really a guest suite, but the guest has their kind of own place. Your primary is set on the other side of the house. So it's nice. Sometimes people like to have some distance between their guests. Not that they don't like them, but some guests and then themselves. So this is a nice sized room. You're probably looking at twins, probably a double. You could, depending on how much furniture, you probably could put a double here or a double here, double, or maybe queen. It just really depends on how big your furniture is. That's going to be a little bit tighter because of that door. And I'll send you the listing so you can see what the measurements look like. But this is a nice walk-in closet. Very generous walk-in closet. There is a lot of storage here, as you guys will see. Carpets aren't new, but they're in good condition, in my opinion, unless it's a preference as far as color. I don't think that they need to be changed. Windows are vinyl, okay? Nice vinyl windows. Windows are not going to be covered by your HOA, just so you know, but roof and exterior and all those things are. But they're nice vinyl windows, and no drafts as far as I can tell. So that's good news. Also, kind of in this little nook, you've got a coat closet here. Okay. And you've got your guest bath, which I like, and maybe I've mentioned this to you, and if I have, I'm sorry that I'm repeating myself, but I like when the guest bath is a little bit tucked away from the kind of living space. I think it just gives a little bit more privacy to your guests, whether your guests are staying or not. I just think it's nice to have it a little bit more private. So you've got a shower here. It looks like a shower, a poured shower enclosure, so not tiled. And then you've got a little bit of a step up, but not terrible. You've got a nice seat here and here. So glass doors, everything looks in really good condition. It looks like it was maintained well. Again, whether or not it's your taste is another story, but it definitely looks clean and well maintained. Nice linen closet here within that guest bathroom. See all that storage. And then plenty of nice counter space here. Plenty of storage down below. These look like luxury vinyl plank flooring. At the very least, they're laminate, but they look like luxury vinyl plank. They're throughout the first floor, except for the bedrooms. So just, you can see that. So those have clearly been updated. Walls are neutral color. They may look a little beigey to you. They're like a beige with an undertone of gray to me, just for reference there. So as you walk in, so we took care of the guest area. We'll go up here in a minute, but that's gonna be your loft area. But I wanted to show you the main floor first. So this is the kitchen, obviously, but plenty of room to put 2, 3, maybe even 4 bar stools here for additional seating. Granite countertops. Nice kitchen. Cabinets, obviously. Sink here with dishwasher here right next to it, thank goodness. And a trash compactor there. I like that you can wash dishes and you can still see and talk to everybody. I mean, the open concept of this is really nice. The other thing I like about it for you guys is I know that there are some key furniture pieces that are really important to you. And so because of the space in this room, there are plenty of walls, in my opinion, haven't seen your pieces, for you guys to be able to put, those china cupboards and things like that. So we'll get to that here in a second, but I just wanted you to see from a kitchen perspective how nice and open this is. Here's your fridge, or the fridge. And then again, cabinets here. You could put poles on them and those kinds of things. You can obviously paint them if you didn't like the color, but they're nice cabinets. And then here's I like that you have nice counter space for prepping next to the stove. I know in my house I don't have a ton, and I notice it when I can't chop and drop into the pot. So they've taken that into consideration here. You do have a pantry. Now that you have a grandkid, I'm sure there are going to be all kinds of little treats in here. So nice space for that and for all of your entertaining and food, obviously. Your laundry room is off of the kitchen and then off of the garage. So we'll go into the garage in just a second. But a nice size for sure. You've got some walking space between you and your washer dryer, which is great. So room for sorting hamper or things like that. That is the alarm system. It is not on. The police will not be called, but it is beeping. So there's that. And then here, oops, let's get that. Here's the garage. Okay, so these are all wrapped and insulated, which I like. I will ask about the age, but I can't tell the age because this is, as I said, is all wrapped and I don't feel comfortable unwrapping that. But this is a nice Lennox HVAC system. It looks in great condition. It looks new. According to the listing agent, it was well serviced, and based on what I see in the rest of the house, it looks like everything was definitely well maintained. So 2-car garage. You've got this little bump out where the furnace and water heater are. Obviously, they've been able to put shelving in here if that's important to you. But that's the garage. Electrical boxes out here, all the things. Oh, look, and you have nice additional storage here too, which is great. Like I said, tons of storage, and they've really used the space well, especially in that regard. So coming from the garage, like I said, the laundry room, and then into the kitchen, you do have a nice door that closes the laundry room off. So if you have laundry going and you have guests coming over, you don't have to, show them your dirty laundry. And then, oh, and here's the microwave above the stove. I should have mentioned that, but okay. So obviously they're using this as a dining room. This is, fairly big furniture. So you've got a couch here, and then you've got a place they have plants and stuff there, for decoration. Obviously you could put a TV there, and then you've got these other cutouts, that you could put something there, and then put like a console table down there, for movies or whatever. So again, I feel like there's nice wall space here, and this is from the other perspective, and there's nice light. And we'll go into the primary in just a second. So here's an additional room. So again, plenty of room. You could use it for a dining room. You could use it for another little sitting area. So you each have your own space. Playroom for the grandkids. So whatever, but definitely nice. And then almost a mirror image of it over here. Or maybe an actual mirror image, except this one has a door out to the patio, which we'll go out to in a second. And obviously they're using this as a dining room, but you don't have to. And you obviously have a light fixture there and a light fixture here. So if you wanted a chandelier, or, obviously you've got it available to you. That's another thing to note. This is capped, so you should be able to put a light fixture there. And then this obviously has a fan but no light, so definitely there's options for changing light fixtures based on your needs, if that is what you choose. So outside, got a nice concrete patio. You can hear all the wildlife. Okay, and then you've got a nice, this is obviously full tree line. So there are houses behind it, but you can't see them and they can't see you. I mean, you can see like a little bit through there, but you can't see, down here where their patios are probably. You can't, see them. So there is privacy here. They've got a nice screened-in porch, which, if that's something that's important to you, likely the HOA would be able to grant you that. I mean, you've already got this concrete patio, so you might be able to build it. They've got a 3-season room over here. So my guess is that they would allow that, but no promises. So please don't be mad at me if they say no. But in theory, you've got what you need to start it if you didn't necessarily want the open space. You do have electrical out here. Hose here, so, and plenty of options for landscaping. You are on a downslope here, so I like that for water drainage and things like that. property line probably goes to, you know, right here, so you could plant if you wanted to there. And then there is a drain here, so you know this probably down here collects a little bit of water, but there's space for it to drain into that drain over there, so you should be good to go there. And then security lights on the back to keep you safe. Okay. So coming in from the patio, again, this room, you know, call it a flex space. I know I've shown it to you, but I just wanted to show it to you again. And then walking in to these very high ceilings. And this is what that is. And then other flex space here. And you see what I'm saying about the primary being separated from your guest room. So this is a very large primary bedroom. That's obviously a king bed. Very, you know, I call it bulky furniture. It's not, it's not slim. And they still have room for 2 dressers and still plenty of room to walk. So there's room again in here for furniture, and they've got 2 nightstands, as you can see. So, and it's definitely, it does not feel claustrophobic in here to me at all. Even with the size of the furniture and the amount of furniture. And you've got a nice view of the back here. So here is the primary bathroom and closet. So again, carpet, I should have mentioned, carpet here, same carpet as was in the guest room. And so again, you know, it's worn, but it's not, it's still well maintained. It doesn't look stained to me or anything like that. So it would be a personal preference as to whether or not you wanted to change that. So if you go to the right as you enter the primary bathroom, you see this huge closet. So plenty of room. I don't know how many clothes you guys have, but plenty of room, in my opinion, for clothes and for 2 people. And then just for reference, you do have attic access up in your primary closet. So just for you to know, there's linoleum on the flooring. Again, it's in good condition. If it's not your preference, easy to change, fairly inexpensive to change, so not a big deal. And then in theory, this could be a his closet or an additional closet. So there's maybe, Carol, you won't have to share. I don't know. Up to you guys. I'm going to stay out of that one. Anyway, so you've got an additional walk-in closet there. So 2 closets in the primary, in addition to your linen. So I always like when the primary linen is separated from the guest linen, so that you don't have to kind of go back and forth and all the things. So you guys can have yours, they can have theirs, all the good things. You do have a tub. It's a deep tub, and it's, you know, just a shower surround, as in the other one. The other one had tile, but deeper than the other one. So you could obviously switch it out if that didn't make sense for you. And then you could obviously switch out that. It looks a little bit, in my opinion, a little small for the size of the shower, but up to you. Here is toilet, obviously. And then here's the counter. Huge counter, plenty of room for toiletries and things like that. You would probably have to change the vanity as well, but you probably could put in 2 sinks if that was important to you. There definitely is room for that. You just might have to reconfigure this, but plenty of storage, plenty of room for toiletries, all those good things. And that's what that looks like. So here, we're stepping out. Okay. So there's just the there's that. One thing I do want to highlight that bothers some people and doesn't bother others is that this is basically open. Oh, you can't see. Open to the bed, the bedroom part of it. So again, some people mind, some people don't. But it is definitely a feature that I see in this age of house, and even a little bit newer than that. So it was a trend at one point. So whether or not that trend matters to you is up to you, obviously. Okay, so lastly, we'll go upstairs to the loft area, which I think is a great play, hangout area for your kids, your grandkids, those kinds of things. So you're up the stairs, or maybe even you. I mean, not trying to leave you out of your own home, but so you come up the stairs, and then to the right, you see, so I believe that these are built in. I try to kind of tug on them. I believe that these are built in. Great for books and puzzles and toys and all of the good things. And then you can see it's really big and nice. Also, I mean, it wouldn't technically be a bedroom, but a pull-out couch up here, or even just making it a bedroom and then just understanding that when you sell it, if you sell it ever, then you couldn't call it a bedroom, but functionally it could definitely be another bedroom. But great play area as well. So you can kind of see. And then over here, well, I guess technically it would be a bedroom because here's your closet. It doesn't have to have a door, and it doesn't have a door in order to be a bedroom, because you have to have a closet and egress window. So in theory, this is, and they may have called it a bedroom in the listing. I need to look again. But here's a closet, plenty of storage. So it's walk-in, it's really big. And then that's down the stairs. And then again, that's, you know, just so you can get some perspective. But it's a really nice size room. So that, my friends, is Whispering Woods. So let me know if you guys have questions. If you'd like, if I didn't show you anything that you want to see. But I will talk to you guys later.